Hey guys, this is Gamby5874, and this is my review of the Bonecrusher. This past weekend, it was the dungeoneering update, or dungeoneering bonus weekend and drop thing, the More Loot, More Woot event. And like I said, I kind of know life dungeoneering. I didn't really know life it, as you could see, I'm only 64. I think I was like 55 or like 58 or something before the weekend. Whenever I was on, I was dungeoneering. However, I did not do it that much, but you know, that's still quite a lot of leveling to do, and it was honestly pretty fun. It wasn't that bad, probably because I had a goal and it was within legitimate reach. That wouldn't take ages. But anyway, the Bonecrusher is a level. It requires 21 dungeoneering and 21 prayer, and it costs 34,000 tokens from the rewards trader guy. But the thing about it is, well, plus it's members only, so free to play players, you can't get this reward. Now, it requires level 21 dungeoneering. However, it's impossible to get it at 21 because it also requires 34,000 tokens, which equals out to level 62 is when you actually get that 340,000 experience. If you guys didn't know, one dungeoneering XP equals, or one dungeoneering token is 10 experience rounded down. So if you got 1,000 experience in one level, you'll get 100 tokens. So that's also saying, like, you can get it at 62, saying that you didn't buy anything else. I bought a coal bag, so obviously I had to go get to 64. I bought that quite a while ago. I think that's like the first thing I got, and then I stopped dungeoneering when I was free to play. I also bought a gem bag, but you know, that doesn't really matter. I had excess tokens and I wasn't gonna stay there for ages. But with the with the Bonecrusher, basically why it's so good is that it just buries the bone for you, and you get the prayer experience for doing that. Like you can see, I just got 5 experience. Obviously, with bones like this, that's not going to be much. Like, each bone's worth like what, 5 experience, let's say, and this task of Hellhounds, I think I got 211. So overall, the Bonecrusher is just giving me 1,055 experience, but when you think about it, and the amount of Slayer tasks you get, it's just saving you money. Now, some people don't think it's worth the time put in to get it, but I personally think it is. You know, if you're one that doesn't ever really have hundreds of mil to just spend on dragon bones to level your prayer, then this is a great item to get. You're leveling dungeoneering, you're leveling range, melee skills, or magic, and then whatever other skills you use in the dungeon. So yeah, it does take quite a while, but it's also, you know, really good. You could, you know, if you are planning to get a rapier and, you know, a maul and all that stuff, this will set you back quite a lot, because 34 or 340,000 experience is quite a lot, and that will take time. But I just love this thing. Once it came out, that was the first thing I wanted to do, but I never got around to it because I just didn't like dungeoneering. But then this weekend, I guess, motivated me enough to finally get it. It also saves a ton of time if you're doing a task that you do want to bury it, or maybe you could bury it but you don't really want to. Like, I know fire giants, I don't bury bones, but you know, it's also, you know, they're big bones, so they give you like 15 experience, and you know, it's just really easy to get prayer experience this way. Hellhounds, they don't really drop much, and you know, the floor is a lot cleaner. You could easily tell when you have a charm. You don't have to worry about right clicking too much. You could just left click, and it's just super awesome. Another good thing about it is if you get other dungeoneering rewards, the split dragon tooth necklace or the demon horn necklace, which both give you prayer experience. They have prayer bonuses on them, as well as giving you prayer points for bearing bones. I think it's like 10 for normal, 20 for big bones, and 30 for dragon bones. It's more intricate than that, like it's not just those bones, but that's the basics of it, and that does work with the Bonecrusher. So let's say I had one of those necklaces here. I could pretty much leave piety on for most of the time, or protect from melee, any skill really. Obviously 10 points of prayer isn't that much, and depending on how fast you kill, obviously with piety it might keep up that prayer bonus that you're getting, but even then you just turn it off for a bit. But those two in conjunction would be an awesome combo to have. The only downfall I see to the Bonecrusher is just the fact that like the point requirement. I feel like they should fix that so it says like you need 60 dungeoneering to buy it, because you pretty much do. I don't think there are any other ways to get tokens other than doing the dungeons itself, but whatever, that doesn't really matter. That might just be to keep it even with prayer. I don't know, but it's a great item to have. Like other dungeoneering items though, if you drop it or if you die with it, you'll have to get the 34,000 tokens again. So I would only use it when you're not going to die, or if you do die you have a chance to get your items back. So that's it really. It's gonna be on my standard Slayer item, or Slayer bringing to Slayer task item. Obviously not all things drop bones, in which case you don't need to bring it, but for tasks that do, I would easily take it without a doubt. So on a scale of like 1 to 5, I would definitely give it a 5, maybe a 4.5, just due to the fact that it does take up a lot of time. If you're doing it during an experience event like this weekend, then definitely a 5 without a doubt. But if you are doing it otherwise, 4, 4.5, that would probably be fair, because it does take a lot of time, and some people could be like, oh well, you could do stuff more efficiently in that time, but I don't care. And that is it. It's an awesome item, so hope you guys enjoyed. If you're trying to get it, good luck. I do recommend it. And otherwise, thanks for watching. Comment, rate, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later.